Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo. This is our MeWe Metaphysics and Wellness events for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest and online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm here today with Juliana Cabrera. It's lovely to be here with you, Juliana.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
So what do you do? What do you offer at our events?
So I am a QHHT practitioner. I am a Reiki therapist, and I'm also a psychic medium and a channeler.
Wow, so a lot of different things. And the first thing you said, is it QHHT?
Yes.
What is that?
So that stands for Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. And it was created by the late hypnotherapist Dolores Cannon, and it's a form of past life regression hypnosis.
Okay, wow. Well, how do people how do you discover, how do people discover what they do with you? Do they come in with particular questions and then you explore with whatever seems like it's most of service? Do they get interested in particular modalities? How does that all happen?
So right now I'm working at a wellness center, and so they're able to just easily see. I always recommend just like Reiki and intuitive readings first, just to get a feel of the energy of the person. And as we connect more, I can kind of get a gauge, and I'll kind of tell people what I personally think would be a benefit for them.
And how much of the work is more physical, energetic, and how much of it is talking? And
I would say it really depends on the person that I'm with. Sometimes all people need is just like somebody to hold space for them and to talk to them. And then other people could use a little bit of, energetic work. So it's really person by person, case by case.
And how did you get started doing this work? There are a lot of different modalities that you share.
So a couple of years ago, I started in with QHHT. That kind of opened the doors for my spiritual lens, I guess I would call it. And after discovering that, I decided I wanted to do Reiki. And through Reiki, I started realizing I have gifts beyond just, energetic healing. I was able to connect with other beings and spirits and angels and people who have passed. So, yeah.
And the medium showed up in that range of time too, sort of in that way?
Yeah, and it's not something that I really ever have to force, and it's not something that I specifically do. I kind of just go into any one of my meetings and just say, okay, here's how I work. I just kind of open myself up to spirit, and whatever comes through, because you can't ever force those things.
Great. I imagine there's just so much richness in here. Is there anything else you want to share about what you do, how you do it, and what session? Yeah, just like a deeper session, what are some examples of what that's like? Or
yeah, so I guess for just like a normal, let's say, Reiki intuitive reading session, I open up a session by doing an oracle reading. I think those are a great way to just get an energetic gauge of the person and where they're at. And then I like to bring in my guides. I work with several angels and higher beings of light. And I kind of do an opening prayer and a little bit of a meditation. And then I talk with the person and really see where they're at, how they're feeling, just getting a feel of their energy. And if it feels right, then I go into a Reiki session, and I like to use drums and some sound healing things, also like chimes, and sometimes even light language, whatever really comes through. I'm very just much open to receiving whatever spirit wants me to give.
Great. And if people want to connect with you, learn more about what you do, where do they go?
I have a website, indivinetiming.com. My business is called Divine Timing Metaphysical Services. I also have things on Instagram, or pages on Instagram and on Facebook under the same name, Divine Timing Metaphysical Services.
Okay, great. And the website you said has in front of it?
It does, yes.
indivinetiming.com. Great.
Mm-hmm.
It's been lovely chatting with you. I'm excited to experience more of your work myself and have more people experience it. Sounds like just great, diverse, rich, right, expansive things that you do.
I'm really excited. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks to all of you for listening and watching. You can find out more about all of our events at mewefairs.com. That's MEWEFAIRS.com. Thanks, Juliana.
Thank you.